Why, hello everybody, Lego Dude 11 here, and today is another Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens video, and today happens to be my top 10 favorite characters in Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. So, if you have not tuned into one of these yet, or watched these yet, thank you for tuning into another one. This happens to be my top 10 favorite characters in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I've been doing this little series of videos, not a little series, but like in each section, excuse me on that one, that should be the only time I have to clear my throat on this video, so just to let you know. If you do not know, I have been doing, for every LEGO game on my channel, I've been doing a series of videos called my top 10 favorite Lego characters, and I may also be doing my least favorite characters as well. So if you have not seen those, thank you for checking this one out, and let's get started with the list, because this video, if you have not read it by the title, is actually my top 20 favorite characters. So I'm doing 20 in this video. So hit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I sit back, relax, and enjoy this top 10 20 characters in the Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens video game. So let's get to it. So number 20 is Unkar Plutt, which is a scavenger from the Star Wars The Force Awakens movie, which I found really cool. I don't know, I mean, he wasn't per se the villain, but it was more like an evil type character. Like, I can't even think of a character that would be like him. Probably like Ulysses Claw in Age of Ultron, because he wasn't like, I know that's Marvel, but I'm just trying to let you guys know, like, kind of like how that would work. Kind of like Ulysses Claw in Age of Ultron, how he kind of wasn't evil, but he was an evil character at the time, but he wasn't the main antagonist of the film. So if you guys see what I'm saying, Kylo Ren is the antagonist of Star Wars, the newer trilogy, but Darth Vader used to be the main antagonist. But if you see what I'm saying, now Unkar Plutt is kind of like one of those evil-esque characters. But in general, I just like his abilities. He has, well, I guess he just has a pistol there, but I like his overall look. He's a scavenger, kind of like Rey, but an evil scavenger, so to speak. He owns his own store, and he's kind of like greedy for his collectibles, kind of like the collector in Star Wars. So next up is the Tusken Raider. I really like the Tusken Raider from the original, what are those called? The prequels, and when the Mos Eisley Speed Racer, that's a movie, the pod race, and you see them going and that's actually the sound they make. So if you did not know, there's a little Star Wars trivia, and I don't have the, no, I don't have them on this list, my bad. But anywho, so yeah, these are Tusken Raiders. I just love their, helmet design. I think it's absolutely awesome, looking, so, and I cannot wait for the Tusken Raiders in the new Star Wars game, so I think that's going to be absolutely ridiculous to get to, play as, Tusken Raiders, or just have them fight you. So next up is the Bith. Where the heck is the Bith? Bith, dude, and man, oh man, this character is insane. This is one of the Carbonite Brick characters, and I think it's the Tusken Raider is as well. And I have a lot of those characters on my list, just because I just think those are ridiculously cool characters, or really cool classic Star Wars characters. And I really like this guy because of the fact that he plays his little instrument. Like, it's just like he's, like, check this out. Like, I'm, like, walking around, hitting everything, like, with the instrument, and it's, like, he just goes back to doing what he was doing. And I just think that's hilarious, like, to see that. I actually think that's one of the welding pieces, from the, Lego Welder and the Lego minifigure series, so I think that's cool to see that piece used in this instrument. And I also actually have the Bith dude, well, that's cool, he does that idle animation. But, I actually have the Bith dude unlocked in, or no, in real life. not with the instrument, but with just himself. So I really like that design. And so next up, we're going to the what are we going to? What are we going to, everyone? Oh, we're going to Lando. Lando Calrissian, and actually, this is a really rapid. Dude, you fire really rapidly. Anyway, let's get all these studs I just shot. Not, I didn't shoot the studs. I mean let's just get all the studs I just shot from everything. Lando Calrissian was a really cool character in the Solo movie, played by, oh my god, what was his name? Donald Glover, who actually was in Spider-Man Homecoming, which was really, really cool. So excuse me. So I find that really cool that Donald Glover, not this version of Lando, because this is the classic Lando that you would see in like the original trilogy. So I find that cool. But just a little Star Wars trivia for you: who played him in the newer version, or in Solo, which is Solo a Star Wars story, not Solo, not the newer stuff. Because Rogue One and Solo are two separate films from the other ones, but they do take place in a certain timeline. Okay, so next up is Leia, classic Leia. And the reason I picked her, I just wanted to use some of the classic Star Wars characters on this list, because I'm like, you know, I couldn't really use do top 10 characters without these guys, so I'm like, I have to do top 20 characters instead. So, yeah, I used Leia, so I just thought this would be a perfect place to put her on my list, number 17 on my list, so hope you guys like that. I know I'm kind of going quickly here. I'm just kind of I don't have a lot of description for these characters. So here we go. Here's Luke, the one and the only first Jedi. Well, I guess don't know how to describe it, because this is the first Jedi we ever saw in A New Hope, right? But then, say, timeline-wise, in Phantom Menace, if you're going in chronological order, you have Qui-Gon Jinn is the first ever Jedi. Or maybe Yoda is the first Jedi. Who knows? I don't know. But technically, human Jedi-wise, Qui-Gon Jinn is the first Jedi. But like alien Jedis, I have no idea. Is Yoda the first Jedi? I don't know. So excuse me. So anyway, Luke is on this pick, and he does a lot of cool like lightsaber attacks, and he has his gun. I don't know if he ever shoots his gun. Can he shoot a gun? Oh, he targets it. Yeah. So there we go. Next up is Han, classic Han, and I just had to include this version because I played as the other versions of Han, like the old Han and stuff. But this version of Han is very cool because he has the classic look to him, which I actually have this version in real life as well. And many of if you start Lego Star Wars fans should have this guy added to your collection as well. So next up is J.J. Abrams, and just like the Steven Spielberg and Colin Trevorrow in Lego Jurassic World game, this guy J.J. Abrams does have the, sorry for that loud clap there, my god, does have the only directing camera recorder on the back of him, so that's pretty cool. He does have a gun as well, and he does have a grapple hook, so he can use his grapple ability. And that's pretty much it for J.J. Abrams. I really like this guy. He's taken over for The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker new movie coming out the end of December of this year, so that's pretty cool. So so yeah, so I'm really excited for that. Kathleen Kennedy is another celebrity of the group, but she's not on my list just because I don't really know who she is. But yeah, unfortunately I don't know who she is. I know who J.J. Abrams is, but you know, you gotta work with what you gotta work with. So next up is Anakin Skywalker, which he's over, where the heck is he? Oh, he's over here. So I picked this one, but I picked this Anakin Skywalker because this is the grown-up version from, let's say, episode 3. And he does have a blue lightsaber, and his hand is cut off, or sort of cut off. It is black, but, you know, So yeah, I do like this character quite a bit. This is just the episode 3 version, so that's why I chose him. And I know I'm sorry you can't see him. But although you could say that we could pick the other version as well, the Pod Racer version, because he's adorable. But I didn't have him on this list. I just had Anakin Skywalker. But this is the Pod Racer version from the first film, the episode Menace, the Phantom Menace, episode 1, the Phantom Menace. That's what I was trying to get at. And this guy actually has. Who had, I have no idea. Who had that thing on the back of him? Was it Han? Yeah, Han had that on the back. Oh, not that version of Han. Yeah, Han had that on the back of him. So Han and, the Pod Racer version of Anakin. Oh, my bad. Both have this on them. So that's pretty cool. Next up is Yoda. Yoda's right over here. So this is the one, the only. Well, actually, yes, that's another very good question. I'm not sure of. You guys have to let me know. I might have to look that up. I might have to look up if Yoda is the original Jedi. Man, I just love this head design. I cannot wait for the new Star Wars game to see how much better this is. I mean, this looks fantastic. I'm just so excited, guys. And look at that attack. And look at this. Oh, yeah. Jump, jump, jump. And look at that hood. He has the hood on the back of him. And his nice white hair, which is so cool. And I think this Yoda design is flipping amazing. So, fan flipping, patty flipping amazing. So, yeah, it's just amazing. Next up is Qui-Gon Jinn. And also, he has a green lightsaber. So, I always thought that, like, the head of... Because, like, you see Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn in the first movie, and I always thought like the headmaster had a green lightsaber, but apparently Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn both have them. So like, shouldn't they not both have green lightsabers? Like, why do more than one person have a green lightsaber? Like, I don't understand. I forget why they both have green lightsabers, and I'm just confused on that. Because then Obi-Wan Kenobi gets a green lightsaber, I thought. I can't recall. I don't. But this is Qui-Gon Jinn from the Phantom Menace, and he does look quite cool. And he's one of the carbonite bricks in the game, and so yeah. And I know that he's like the carbonite brick, and he's one of the uniquer characters in this game, but he's actually one of the main Jedis in the Phantom Menace, or in the whole storyline. So I think that's quite cool, because you know, in Rise of the Skywalker game, he probably will be one of the main characters you get. Not like one of the side characters in this game. So next up is Queen Amidala, which I really like this character. She's really cool. Her head design is amazing. Her makeup and all that. Her costume on her body, and ooh, her body. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get into that. Her gun design is quite different. It's like one of those like, it's a gun, but it's like one of the different designs as not like what Han Solo would use. So it's kind of cool to see that in this game. And I like how different she looks from Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, as in like the design, because that game was made in 2008 or 2005, I think, something like that. So it's pretty cool. And she's really cool. So nice face design. So yeah, so that's Queen Amidala. I just like her expressions and her design overall. Next is Darth Vader. And you might be like, oh, you ranked him at number 8? Why is that? Well, that's because lots of reasons, actually. Because of there are the next characters coming up here are really cool. And I just wanted to add Darth Vader right here to the list, because I thought the next characters' costumes and designs were really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is Darth Vader here. He has his red lightsaber, because it's dun 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 dun, assist Lord. So that's why has his red lightsaber, and there's his epic mask up close. And if you listen carefully. He does his little breath, which I think is amazing. Can I kill these people? Can't kill these people? I want to kill these people. Okay, well that's just annoying. So that's Darth Vader for you. And I think that's so awesome. Next up is Sidon Athano. And check it out. Look at this awesome costume right here. This is from the Star Wars The Force Awakens movie. He has grapple ability. He has this awesome gun, which has like something wrapped around it. And this little clip piece attached to a bone. And there's a bone on the end of it. And a clip piece attached to another clip piece. And I think that's so cool. I mean, check out that gun. I mean, look at that thing. It's amazing. It's just sick. I mean, this is just insane. So, anyway, number 7 on my list is Sidon Athano. And, yeah, he doesn't really do much. He just does that. He has a gun. He has a cape. But I think this costume is ridiculous. That's why I put him number 7 on my list. So, number 6 is Palpatine. The one, the only Palpatine. Now, I don't know who to use. I mean, I could use the Chancellor. And here's the Chancellor for you. And but then I also like Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, which I never understood. Like when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I never understood who. I didn't really understand who Darth Sidious was at the time. And then look at that Chewbacca dance. Whoa, 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 whoa! He's dead. And now we got our lightsaber on, our lightsaber action. Stick it in the ground, Darth. Yeah. I didn't understand who Darth Sidious was at the time. I thought there was some other character, and then I understood it was Emperor Palpatine. He just had 2 different names. I was like, oh, okay. Kind of like Snoke, but not really, because Darth Sidious is... he's still alive. We thought he was dead, but not really. He's going to be back in Rise of the Skywalker, so that's pretty cool. And, so yeah, that's Darth Sidious for you. He has, yeah, lightning bolt hands, so. Lightning hands. Lightning hands. Lightning with my hands. Hands. Lightning with my hands. Lightning with my hands. Lightning with my hands. So next up is Boba Fett, and he has his awesome jetpack, which I do love, and can't wait to fight this guy in the Rise of the Skywalker Skywalker Saga game. And he has his gun. Oh, wait, I think this guy has... I gotta check this out, if he has the other ability as well. That lightning ability, or the rapid ability. I think it does. The rapid firing ability. Okay, so let me target something out here. So he has the bomb ability, and that's gonna... There she blows! And, so yeah, Boba Fett is number 4, or no, number 5 on my list, and I just think he's ridiculously insane. And I love the little Wookiee design on him, the Wookiee hair on his little torso, on the torso there. So I think that's amazing. I can't wait to play as him later in the fight him later in the new Star Wars game. So number 4 is, who is that? Oh yeah, the one, the only Rancor, which is the huge guy. Which you're probably like, why didn't you save this guy for number 1? Isn't he like so dang cool? Well, you might be right about that, but this is my list. I get to make this. I get to make it my own. So can I throw these characters around? Come on! I wanted to throw these characters around. It's not very fair. It's not very fun, man. Not doing anything. Alright, so anyway, he has his chains on him. You get to fight this guy in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, and I hope to fight this guy again in LEGO Star Wars The Rise of the Skywalker, or the Skywalker Saga. So, yeah, I just think this guy's amazing. And he smells his armpits, apparently. Or no, tries to take the chain off. Oh, I guess he has just a chain on his one arm. I thought there's a chain on both of his arms. But anyway, number 3 is Count Dooku. And the reason you might be saying, really, this guy... And you might, and I'm saying, yes, this guy, because he's so cool. He has his bent lightsaber. I love the bent lightsabers. Or I love all the lightsaber designs. He has his bent lightsaber. And he has Force what's this called? Force lightning as well. So Chewie can do some more force dancing, and I can kill him once again. And he does. That was a terrible Chewie impersonation, but just scoped it. Next up is Darth Maul, and he has his double-bladed lightsaber, and I'm gonna kill Chewie once more with the double-bladed lightsaber, so he gets his killings on everyone. And I love that horn design, and I love this animation, or I love this just head design and face design is incredible. So, you know, yeah, the double-bladed lightsaber is incredible. And smack, smack, and more smack. Smack it down. Smash-a-doo. Smash-a-roo. Come on. Get killed. Chewbacca. Yeah. We killed him. So, next up, last and final character of all, the whole entire, my favorite character in LEGO Star Wars, the the Force Awakens is one of the only Kylo Ren. Just because of this awesome lightsaber, this three lightsabered, the cross lightsaber. How do you say it? The triple lightsaber, and we've seen a double-bladed lightsaber, a triple one. I mean, like, I didn't think I was ever gonna see this in Star Wars, because it's like now there's like, are they gonna have like a fourth lightsaber, like, you know, like a coming out from all sides? Like, I don't think that would be possible, but you know, I don't know how Kylo Ren does it, or how Kylo Ren got this, but it just looks so insane. And one of the reasons I put this guy at number 1 on my list is for the mask and the lightsaber. So this looks so dang cool. And I hope you guys agree with these picks. Thanks for watching this top 20 Lego character, or top 20 favorite characters in Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This was Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, my top 20 characters in Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So,
if you're looking for more
fame and glory, you'll have to look elsewhere. I'm all out. Bye bye. But yeah, if you did enjoy these picks, don't forget to leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Lego Dude 11. And until next time, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Boba Fett Jedi Master. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share these videos with your family and friends. And make sure you hit that little bell down below to make sure your notifications are turned on. And so yeah, I hope you do all of that. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me. Until next time, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me, and until next time, don't forget to be awesome. Bye, everyone.